Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? Eating healthy, staying active, following advice from your doctor. Yet somehow, your strength still seems to fade year after year. If you're over 60, and your muscles feel weaker despite your best efforts, you're not alone. For many older adults, muscle loss doesn't happen because of laziness or poor diet. In fact, some of my patients are eating more protein than ever, yet still struggle to maintain strength. The problem often lies deeper, within how your aging body processes and responds to that nutrition. Now let me ask you a question that surprises many of my patients. Is cheese really bad for your health? Or has it been misunderstood all along? Most people over 60 avoid cheese out of fear. Too much fat, too much salt, bad for the heart. But what if I told you that some types of cheese, when used wisely, can become one of the most powerful tools to rebuild lost muscle and regain functional strength? Yes, seriously. Today, I'll reveal 3 specific cheeses that are scientifically shown to support muscle recovery, boost protein intake, and help slow or even reverse age-related muscle decline. I'm Dr. Mark, and after 20 years helping seniors rebuild their strength and independence, I've seen firsthand how small daily nutrition changes can lead to dramatic improvements. So, whether you love cheese or think you need to give it up forever, this video may change the way you see this food completely. Let's take a look at how sarcopenia silently weakens your muscles after 60, and why your body needs more than just protein to fight back. Before we talk about cheese, let's talk about the real enemy behind the scenes: sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the gradual, invisible loss of muscle mass and strength that begins as early as your 40s, but accelerates after 60. By age 70, the average person has lost up to 30% of their muscle mass. And it's not just about looking fit. Muscle loss impacts your balance, your posture, your ability to walk confidently, lift groceries, or even get out of a chair without strain. The worst part? You might be eating plenty of protein, but your muscles aren't listening anymore. Here's why. As we age, our body becomes resistant to a process called muscle protein synthesis, the ability to turn dietary protein into actual muscle. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. It's like your muscles become hard of hearing, and it takes a louder, stronger signal to get them to grow. To trigger growth, younger adults might need 10 to 15 grams of protein per meal. But after 60, your body often needs 25 to 30 grams per meal, and not just any protein. It needs specific amino acids like leucine to flip the muscle building switch. And that's not all. Your digestive system also slows down. You produce fewer stomach acids and enzymes, making it harder to break down and absorb nutrients. Hormones that once supported muscle growth, like testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone, decline steadily. Even your nerves, those that signal your muscles to contract, begin to degrade. In short, your body's entire muscle building system becomes sluggish, inefficient, and underpowered. So what can we do? That's where the right type of nutrition comes in. You need foods that are protein-dense, easy to digest, rich in leucine and calcium, and most importantly, enjoyable and sustainable. Believe it or not, the right cheeses tick all these boxes. Let's now break down exactly which cheeses support your aging muscles, and how to use them the smart way. Not all cheeses are created equal. Some are loaded with sodium and saturated fat with little nutritional value. But the following 3 have something special. They're rich in high-quality protein, bioavailable calcium, and leucine. Everything your aging muscles crave. Let's break them down one by one. 1. Cottage cheese. The gentle powerhouse cottage cheese might remind you of bland diet food, but for seniors, it's a hidden treasure. Why it works? Just half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese contains around 14 grams of protein and over 1 gram of leucine. That's about 1/3 of the leucine you need per meal to stimulate muscle growth. What makes it even better is that 70% of the calories in cottage cheese come from protein, making it incredibly efficient for muscle support without adding excess fat or carbs. Bonus: it contains casein, a slow-digesting protein that provides amino acids steadily for up to 6 to 8 hours. Ideal for preventing overnight muscle breakdown. Perfect for people with chewing, swallowing issues, seniors with reduced appetite, those needing a protein-rich, low-calorie food. How to use it. Eat it with fruit in the morning, blend it into a smoothie, use it as a base for dips or sandwich spreads, mix with herbs and tomatoes for a savory snack too. Parmesan cheese. The nutrient-dense champion. Don't let its size fool you. Parmesan is tiny but mighty. Why it works. 1 ounce of aged Parmesan delivers 10 grams of complete protein and over 300 milligrams of calcium. It's also extremely low in lactose due to its 24+ month aging process, making it easier to digest for seniors. Unique benefit. During the aging process, Parmesan's proteins break down into smaller peptides, making it easier to digest and absorb. This means your body gets to use the nutrients faster and more efficiently. Plus, the high calcium content helps muscles contract properly, not just build. Perfect for people with lactose sensitivity, seniors eating small portions, those looking for nutrient density in every bite. How to use it. Great over scrambled eggs or steamed veggies. Add to soup, salad, or pasta. Snack on small chunks with nuts or fruit. Mix into casseroles or sprinkle on toast. 3. Ricotta cheese. The fast-acting muscle builder. If cottage is the slow burn, ricotta is the spark. Why it works. Ricotta is made from whey protein, the fastest digesting protein available. It delivers amino acids to your muscles within 30 to 60 minutes of eating. Ideal after any light activity like walking or gardening. A half cup provides 14 grams of protein and high levels of branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, which go directly to muscle tissue without passing through the liver first. Bonus. It's naturally low in sodium, gentle on the stomach, and has a creamy texture that's easy to eat for those with dental or swallowing issues. Perfect for post-exercise recovery, seniors who need soft texture foods, people avoiding high-salt cheeses. How to use it. Spread on toast with honey or cinnamon for breakfast. Add to pasta sauces or vegetable stuffings. Use as a creamy dip with herbs. Blend into smoothies or mix with cocoa for a dessert. Together, they form a complete, well-timed support system for your muscles throughout the day. Scientific backing. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging showed that seniors who consumed 25 to 30 grams of dairy protein per meal had better muscle retention, walking speed, and independence scores after 12 weeks. Another study found that combining casein and whey provides superior muscle synthesis compared to either alone, especially when spaced out across meals. Now that we know which cheeses support your muscles the most, let's look at how to use them safely, avoid common mistakes, and personalize your intake to your health needs. As powerful as cheese can be for rebuilding muscle after 60, it's important to remember, not all cheeses are created equal, and even the right ones must be used wisely. Let's go through the most common mistakes I see my patients make, and how you can avoid them. 1. Choosing the wrong type of cheese. Avoid highly processed cheeses like American slices or spray cheese. These are often packed with unhealthy fats, artificial additives, and excessive sodium, offering little to no nutritional value for your muscles. Instead, choose authentic cheeses, real Parmesan, aged, fresh ricotta, and low-fat cottage cheese with clean ingredient lists. 2. Ignoring sodium and fat content. Some cheeses, even healthy ones, can be high in sodium and saturated fat. For example, store-bought cottage cheese can range from 90 milligrams to 450 milligrams sodium per serving. Check the label. Choose low sodium or reduced fat versions if you have high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney concerns. 3. Eating too little to make a difference. Many seniors sprinkle a tiny amount of cheese and expect results. But to trigger muscle growth, your meal must provide around 25 to 30 grams of protein, including 2 to 3 grams of leucine. Don't rely on cheese alone. Use it as a smart boost in meals already containing eggs, chicken, beans, or protein smoothies. 4. Not pairing cheese with activity. Cheese helps build muscle only if your body is using those muscles. Eating ricotta after sitting all day won't do much. Even light movement like walking, stretching, or gardening, combined with the right cheese, can activate your body's ability to rebuild. Small mistakes can hold back big results, but when used thoughtfully, these 3 cheeses become powerful tools, not just for muscle, but for energy, independence, and longevity. Now that you know which cheeses help rebuild muscle, the next question is, how do you actually use them? Here's a simple, effective routine you can follow right away. Morning. Fuel and protect. Start your day with 1/2 to 1 cup of cottage cheese. Pair with berries for antioxidants. Add a spoon of chia seeds for fiber or blend into a morning smoothie with banana and almond milk. Why? After an overnight fast, your muscles are hungry. Cottage cheese gives a steady protein supply throughout the morning. Midday. Support and strengthen. At lunch, include 1 ounce of freshly grated Parmesan. Sprinkle on eggs, soups, salads, or roasted veggies. Combine with a light protein like grilled chicken or lentils. Why? Parmesan delivers a compact dose of protein and calcium in just a few bites. Great for seniors who eat smaller portions. Evening. Recover and rebuild. In the late afternoon or dinner, enjoy 1/2 cup of ricotta. Spread on whole grain toast with honey. Mix into pasta or casseroles. Blend with cocoa and stevia for a light dessert. Why? Ricotta's fast-absorbing whey protein supports muscle repair after light activity, e.g. walking, stretching, housework. Daily targets. 3 servings per day of muscle-building cheeses. Total protein from cheese, approximately 35 to 40 grams. Pair with physical activity. Even 10 to 15 minutes of walking can enhance absorption and muscle response. Pre-portion your cheeses into small containers for easy grab and go. Keep Parmesan grated and sealed in the fridge. Ricotta can be frozen in small cubes for smoothies or snacks. Consistency is key. This daily routine, simple as it is, can spark measurable improvements in strength, balance, and energy within just a few weeks. Let's take a moment to reflect. 3 simple cheeses, cottage, Parmesan, and ricotta, might not seem life-changing at first glance. But when used consistently and strategically, they can become powerful allies in your journey toward strength, balance, and independence after 60. Each bite isn't just food. It's a message to your muscles. I'm not giving up. I'm rebuilding. When paired with even light daily activity, these cheeses support protein synthesis, protect against muscle loss, and help restore energy and confidence you may have thought were gone for good. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder. This is about standing taller, walking steadier, climbing stairs without hesitation. It's about holding your grandchild with strength, and holding onto your independence with pride. So here's your next step. Pick up these 3 cheeses the next time you're at the store. Start with just 1 serving per meal. Move your body, even just a little, every day. Repeat for 30, 60, 90 days, and feel the difference. And if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing. We create videos like this to help you live stronger, longer, and with more freedom every day. Remember, it's never too late to start rebuilding your strength. Your muscles are waiting. Your future self will thank you.